Hey guys, what is up? My name is Wyndon and today's video is dedicated to the topic I've already discussed on my channel, and it's about finding your AD carry main. If you haven't seen the first video dedicated to this topic, I will leave the link down below. So in the first video we talked about all AD carries in the game, their strengths and weaknesses, playstyles, and how to choose the right champion to play or climb with. Today we will look over AD carries as a tools and discuss how to make a smart choice for your AD carry pool so you win and enjoy more games. And quick reminder before we start guys, you can find me on Twitch. I'm streaming League almost every single day with consistent stream schedule, AD carry role in particular, so if you want to see some Pepega AD carry gameplay or just have a chill time, don't be shy, come on stream and say hi. Okay, so let's say you watched the first video and you know every key aspect about all AD carries in League. How do you exactly choose the right main? First question you have to ask yourself, if you're aiming for early aggression or scaling potential. Let's just be honest, there is no perfect champion in League but champion who does certain stuff better than the others. That is why I want you guys to think about your champion as a tool. Think about its features and key strengths you can use in your games and match it with your own vision of how you want to play this certain champion. Might sound complicated, but you will get the idea with this example. Let's say your priority is to win lane and dominate mid game, secure early objects, and end the game at 20-minute mark. The best option here will be playing aggressive AD carry like MF, Senna or Aphelios, who are strong meta champions and can easily snowball the lane, especially with aggressive support on your side. You can always choose non-meta champions or even some scaling AD carries like Twitch, Vayne or Kog'Maw, but in this case, you will lack firepower during laning phase. So the point is, if your team picks aggressive early game champions for all lanes and they would just want to end the game before 20 minutes, it is strategically better to go for early aggression and try to win every lane in order to the plan to be more successful. The same idea is applying to scaling team compositions. If you happen to see on top, Ryze mid, scaling support instead of aggressive one, when your team is just telling you they are aiming for a long run. Again, you can either play aggressive early champions and try to secure early mid game by yourself, or you can simply go for scaling AD carry and try survive early game in order to outscale your opponents into mid to late game. I hope most of you guys got the idea behind those examples already. Before choosing your champion in your next game, think a bit deeper about your pick again as a tool in upcoming game and what your tool can achieve. The next big question many people are struggling with sounds like this. Do I main only one champion or should I main some? This one is really key and I will give several answers for it. First of all, you have to understand, whenever you do something, you become better at it. Like IRL, like in League, this rule stays the same. That means the less champion you have in your pool, the better you will become with playing them over time. It might take hundreds of games for you just to get good on one champion. So if you want to spread your attention and play every game with a new champion, this is your call. But again, if you're new to League and you're looking for fastest improvement, playing only 1 to 2 champions is the best way in my opinion. Let's go straight to the next question. Why exactly 2 champions, not 1? Or if we want to invest full time into single champion, why would or wouldn't we? First of all, it depends on AD carry you want to main. Let's not forget that there is always a meta, and it's shifting all the time. But again, playing meta champions as we discussed earlier is good if we aim for climbing, as they provide more consistent percentage win rate. Hear me out guys, if you want to main a meta champion, always consider to have a backup champion, so you basically becoming 2 trick, not 1 trick. The answer is simple. Meta champions usually taken more often by other people and receive bans often at the same time. The chances you are playing your favorite meta champion every game is not 100%. That is why we need a backup AD carry for those cases. But again, if you're enjoying to play Twitch for example, who is almost never the meta in League, you can definitely one-trick it, because he will likely never got banned or taken away by enemy team due to its slow popularity. But hey, we got the next question going. If we want to main a meta champion, what champion we have to play as our backup? The answer is again simple. Let's make an example. You want to main Miss Fortune, but enemy team took her. You can go for Senna, Ashe, Jhin, Caitlyn as your backup champion. In our case, the counter pick. This is just an example guys, but the key part about this strategy is to pick your second main champion that will counter your first one. In this case, you will always get a comfortable lane to play due to having advantage over enemy AD carry. And if you start wondering or just an inexperienced player by yourself, I suggest you to use at least OPGG for this purpose. Choose the champion you want to main and I promise you there will be at least 3 to 5 champions as good matchups or hard counter to one you choose. Just look at the win rate percentage and you will get the idea what to play against what. But again, if you want to main not meta AD carry, you want to go ahead and pull all your time into one champion and become really good at it. Even if you are choosing not the strongest AD carry, in time you will rise your percentage win rate due to how good you are on it. But again, having a backup champion is never a bad thing. But why again? Let's finish this with the next question not many AD carry players are thinking about in terms of a long run. So the question is, burst or percentage damage type AD carry? This might sound horrifying to you, but it took me 2 years to understand simple existing thing. There are 2 types of AD carries in League in terms of dealing damage. First type, the raw damage AD carries, like Jhin, Kaylin, Jinx, Misfortune, Draven. Those AD carries, no matter the meta or item changes, will always go for raw damage and crit items. They're just designed to deal the most damage with those items. This is the best option against squishy targets but seriously sucks versus tanks, especially in mid game. On the other hand, we have a percentage HP shredders like Vayne, Kog'Maw, Varus, Kai'Sa, Kalista. Those champions either work best with 2 main tank killer items, Blade of Ruin King. Best examples are Ezreal, Ashe, Lucian, Kalista, and Ginsu Rageblade. Best examples are Kai'Sa, Kog'Maw, Varus. Or have their own percentage damage in their kit like Kog'Maw's W or Vayne's W. You will probably say, well, this dude tells me the obvious stuff I knew for years. The reality is guys, only after playing only one type for hundreds of games and then switching to the other type of AD carries in terms of dealing damage, you can definitely feel the whole potential of some champions in specific scenarios. So eventually, how that info can help you with choosing your main. Remember we were talking about playing 2 champions over 1. Let's make some strategies here in terms of your champion choice. Imagine you're playing Misfortune as your main and Kaylin as a backup champion. That by the way can also lane well against Misfortune. In this case, both of your champions are the same. They are all about lane dominance and early aggression. Plus they both have no percentage damage in their kit. That means you will struggle against tanks all the time, but will do well against squishies. On the other hand, you can pick different champion for your backup, let's say Ashe or Ezreal. Both of these will lane good versus MF, but they are so different to Kaylin. Ashe and Ezreal are strong Bork users. That means you will always do more damage to beefy team composition over playing Kaylin. On top, Ashe can provide awesome utilities like slow, vision control, catch targets with R. Ezreal is overall just a safer option to play due to his E, free flash ability, and is one of the best poke AD carry you can get your hands on. Again, I do not encourage you guys to play champions I just named, but instead, the main goal of this video is to help you out with finding your main champion. Use all of these key points I went over in my video and find AD carry that suits you best. Do not forget that every AD carry is playable and unique as a tool to reach certain targets during games, so before playing meta champions only, give a chance to some other champions, even if they're tier 5 at the moment and some guides are saying they're impossible to play with. You might be surprised how good non-meta AD carries can be in experienced player hands. Yep, that is pretty much it for today guys. If you like this video, smash the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. What is your main AD carries and why are you playing them? I'm indeed curious about your thoughts and experience, so let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.